If you have a gate or garage door that uses a multi-code remote, the beige one made by Linear, this video is for you. Multi-code remotes use what are called DIP switches to program. It sounds technical, but it's actually one of the simplest systems out there. In the next 2.5 minutes, I'll walk you through the whole process step by step. Before we start, let's make sure you have the right remote. Multi-code comes in 3 button styles, all made by Linear, all use the same programming method. The most common is the single button model, that's the 3089, the beige visor remote you've probably seen clipped to a sun visor. There's also a compact keyring version, the 3070. If you have 2 buttons, that's the 3083, and 4 buttons is the 4140. One important thing to know, on the 2 and 4 button models, all the buttons send the same code. They're not independent channels. So if you need to control 2 different gates separately, you'll need 2 separate remotes. All models use the same 10D IP switch programming method, so the steps we're about to cover apply to all of them. Before you can program the remote, you need to find the receiver. This is the small box that receives the signal from your remote and tells the gate to open or close. A lot of people don't know where it is, so here's the easiest way to find it. Look for a thin wire antenna. It's usually about 9 to 11 inches long and sticks out from a small box. Find that antenna wire and the receiver is right behind it. The box itself is roughly 4 inches wide by 6 inches tall. It's usually mounted inside the gate operator housing, on a nearby wall, or inside a lockbox or pedestal at the gate entry. Once you found it, open it up and look for the bank of 10 small switches inside. Before you touch anything, take a photo of them with your phone. That's your reference code. So what exactly is a DIP switch? Each switch is a tiny toggle. It's either flipped up, which means on, or flipped down, which means off. That's it. Your remote has 10 of these switches. Your receiver also has 10. The remote will only trigger the receiver when both are set to the exact same pattern. Same switches up, same switches down. With 10 switches and 2 positions each, you get 1024 possible code combinations. That gives you plenty of security options. One tip, avoid setting all switches to on or all to off. These are common test codes that anyone with the same system could accidentally trigger. Pick a random mix instead. Alright, step 1. Open your receiver box and look at the 10D IP switches inside. Note the position of each switch, which ones are up and which ones are down. If you haven't already, photograph them now with your phone. This is your code and you'll be copying it exactly onto the remote. If this is a brand new receiver that's never been programmed, you can set the switches to any combination you want. Just remember, pick a random pattern, not all on or all off. Step 2. Now open your multi-code remote. On the 3089, use a coin to open the battery cover. The 10D IP switches are right inside next to the battery. Using your phone photo as a guide, set each switch on the remote to match the receiver exactly. One switch at a time. Switch 1 should match switch 1. Switch 2 should match switch 2, all the way through to switch 10. Use a small screwdriver or the tip of a ballpoint pen to flip each switch. Take your time. One wrong switch and the remote won't work. Once all 10 switches match, close the remote back up and put the battery back in. Step 3, stand about 50 feet from the gate operator and press the remote button. You should see the red LED on the remote blink. That means it's transmitting. Your gate should respond. If it does, you're done. Remote is programmed and ready to go. If it doesn't respond, here's what to check. First, switch mismatch. Go back and compare every single switch against your receiver photo. One wrong position is enough to stop it working entirely. Second, replace the 9-volt battery. Even if the LED blinks, a weak battery significantly reduces the range. Third, wrong frequency. Multi-code operates at 300 MHz. If your receiver is a Delta 3 linear model operating at 310 MHz, this remote won't work. You'd need a different remote for that system. And fourth, signal interference. Metal housings, thick walls, and large vehicles can all block the 300 MHz signal. If range is the issue, install the multi-code 1066-03 long-range antenna kit. It mounts the antenna outside the metal enclosure and dramatically improves reception. And that's it. Your multi-code remote is programmed and your gate is ready to go. If this helped you out, hit subscribe. We cover garage doors and gate automation every single week, step by step, no fluff. Drop a comment below. If you hit a snag, let me know your receiver model and I'll help you figure it out. See you in the next one.